Hello, everybody. It is Joe Clone here, back for another review video. The Star Wars universe was my first universe that I loved, and the Marvel universe shortly followed that. I've always been a huge Marvel and Star Wars fan ever since I was a little kid. I'm a huge fan of the Marvel comics as well, especially the Ultimate Universe comics. I gotta say, Star Wars and Marvel are both the best movie universes of all time, easily. So that's why, as you know, I collect Legos. That's what I do on this channel. And I'm a huge Lego Star Wars guy, but recently I've been collecting Lego Marvel figures, and this is my current collection. So, as you know, we're gonna do a Lego Marvel current minifigure review. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, now obviously this is going to be a bit of a shorter review because I've only recently been collecting Lego Marvel figures again. My first Lego Marvel figures were from 2012, and they were some of the first Lego Marvel figures that Lego ever released, and I still have them today, and some of them are standing in front of you right now. But to break this video down a little easier, first we're gonna look at our Avengers, who we have in front of us here. Obviously the big three, Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. They're the iconic big three in the Marvel Universe, and they're some of the most iconic Avengers of all time. And we also have another iconic Avenger, Hawkeye, on the right over here. And I said those three were iconic Avengers, and Hawkeye, I really should also say, is an iconic Avenger because actually Iron Man, obviously Iron Man, Thor, and Cap, but Hawkeye was an original Avenger, so just legacy-wise, he's a legacy Avenger and a badass character. Moving to the left, we have Beast, who I know you go, isn't he an X-Men? Beast actually is one of the X-Men, other than Wolverine, obviously. But Beast is one of the X-Men who actually serves his time on the Avengers quite a lot, so that's why I included him here. Then, moving on to the back, I'll just start with the obvious. We have Scott Lang, Giant Man, who... Ant-Man, Hank Pym Ant-Man, and Janet Van Dyne. I was gonna call her Hope for a second. I'm sorry, but that's her daughter. But Hank Pym Ant-Man and Janet Van Dyne Wasp are also legacy Avengers, like Hawkeye over here. So and Scott Lang's Giant Man is become one of the legacy Avengers in the movie universe. So we obviously had to include him here, and I just recently got that figure, and oh, you'll hear my opinions on it very shortly, because I love it. But then, hanging on his arm over there, we have, of course, Spider-Man. And actually, this Spider-Man is the Venom symbiote variant of Spider-Man. So I'll get into detail on that very shortly as well. But let's break them down individually. Okay, we're going to start off with the icon of the Marvel movie universe, the man who started it all. This is Tony Stark, or as you most famously know him by, Iron Man. And this Lego minifigure only appeared in 2 Lego sets, and it was first appeared in the 2012 Loki's Cosmic Cube Escape Lego set, which was one of the first ever Lego Avengers sets, and that's where most of my Marvel Lego characters come from. But to talk about Iron Man here, this is the Mark 6 armor that he is seen wearing in the Avengers, the first Avengers film, obviously. And my personal opinion, this is my favorite traditional red and gold Iron Man suit that he ever wears. I love the Mark 6. I love the triangle arc reactor repulsor. And this has become a pretty rare figure because, like I said, it only appeared in 2 sets and that was it. But let's begin to break them down. I can't spin them, obviously, because these characters are a little more intricate than clones are. So, yeah, we'll just go by the old-fashioned way. This is the old-school Iron Man Lego helmet, which pops open in the front like so, and then we could see Tony's face there. He actually has 2 different faces. This really hasn't changed much over time. They've used different Stark faces, but not really different. The helmet has changed over time, and I wish I had a newer Iron Man figure to show you the progression of that, but I don't. This is the only one I have, so he's that much more valuable to me. And yeah, just look, I love the printing on the torso, obviously. I mean, it could have used some arm printing, but again, this was the first one ever, so nice back printing. It also has leg printing, which this is sort of a newer trend with official Lego Marvel figures. The newer ones don't have a lot of leg printing, so to have an Iron Man with leg printing is very nice. And yeah, I added the blues there, obviously, for the repulsors, but just look at that. He just looks fantastic. This is a fantastic figure. It's a valuable figure, and for good reason. But yeah, that is my Lego Iron Man. Moving on to the next Lego Marvel minifigure. Alright, I don't really gotta say the names of these guys. You guys should know these guys. But we have Steve Rogers, Captain America, the legend, one of the most famous superheroes of all time. Again, this minifigure was also in the 2012 Loki's Cosmic Cube Escape, just like my Iron Man figure that I just showed you. And obviously, this is the movie Captain America suit from the first Avengers film. And this figure is also become valuable over time because I don't think it appeared in many sets other than in 2012. And obviously, the whole Cap minifigure head is completely different now. And just to get right into my opinion, I feel like this is the best Captain America minifigure. I don't like how they made the new one with his helmet, and I don't like how it looks. I think it looks a little blocky and stupid. This Captain America minifigure looks badass. Like he just looks mean as hell with that printed face. And this suit was alright in the movies, but I think it looks way better in Lego form, so that's also just a nice, specific, interesting little thing about this figure. But I also have... This is really not what he looks like, because as you can see, I have black sleeves on him and black pants. This, I was actually using him for a mock before I started doing YouTube videos, but I was using him for a mock, and this is actually a comic book accurate suit that not Steve Rogers Captain America wears, but Bucky Barnes Captain America wears in the main 616 Marvel Universe. So that's really what I was going for. Also, some other Captain America Easter eggs. I have this piece, which I got all the way from the classic Prince of Persia sets. Yes, that is how old I have been buying Lego sets. That's how old I am and how long I've been buying Lego sets. Sorry about that, but yes, and it really doesn't matter because they use this piece now actually in the newer sets for his Infinity War Battle of Wakanda minifigure. So that is just a cool little Easter egg. Also about this figure, I also think, like I said, I think this is the best Captain America minifigure of all time. I also think this is the best Captain America Lego Shield that they've ever made. I feel like the darker navy blue just looks so much more accurate to how it looks in the movies than some of the brighter shields. And but yeah, let me show you what he looks like if you just got this out the box. And that is what he looks like back in the traditional red, white, and blue. And as you can see, it's really just navy legs and navy arms. And that is the original 2012 Captain America. I obviously got rid of his Wakanda shields, and he just has his normal shield. And yeah, what a great Captain America, Steve Rogers figure. He just looks tough. Like, I wouldn't want to mess with him. But that is my Lego Captain America. Moving on to the next figure. Okay, sticking with the Avengers I got from that Loki Escape with the Cosmic Cube 2012 set. This is Clint Barton, Hawkeye. Just to get into it, I obviously customized him a little and I didn't draw on him, so it's only external customizations, but I think they look so great. I just gave him this mask because I just think he looks amazing with the mask on, and I was sort of going for a First Avengers suit and Ronin look at the same time. That is why he has the golden katana as well. And he has a pistol too, because obviously Hawkeye is accurate with anything, so give him all the weapons he could carry. But to break him down, let me just show you what he looks like with the mask off. Yeah, I don't know what the original hairpiece was for him, and I don't have it anymore, but just talk about printing. He has amazing printing. That design and even leg printing on one leg, which is very specific and interesting. This is the other face. He has no goggles on, and it's awesome that you get the automated quill printed on the back of him as well. I also like the one black glove and one just no glove hand. I think that's a really cool detail, and I think this completes the entire look. And obviously the mask also holds the bow, so he could switch through his weapons. But just such a cool figure, and they obviously changed him over time as well. And I think all the figures from the 2012 Marvel sets are all valuable now. So. And I'm not that I'm selling them, but it just adds a little bit of personal value to these figures in my collection as well, because they're valuable in the real world. But moving on to the next figure, because we're sticking with True Avengers, really, in this first part of this review. Next on the list is Thor Odinson, who is the God of Thunder. This figure actually isn't a official Lego figure, but it is a custom made Lego figure, and I'm gonna be flat out and say it. I think it's one of the best Thor minifigures I've ever seen, and I'm just so happy I have it. Fun fact, I actually got him, my Deadpool figure, and my Captain Rex custom figures all together at the same place. And honestly, it's sort of a reason why I got back into Lego. So give this guy some credit for bringing me back. But to get into him, just the detail on some of these custom figures. That's why there's a lot of bad custom figures out there, believe me, but there's a lot of good ones out there too, and this is an example of one, because just look at how shiny and clear all that detail is. The lightning. This is obviously an Endgame Thor, so he's really juiced up with lightning. The lightning coming out of his eyes and off his chest. Cloth cape, which is very nice. There's a lot of back printing, which is very nice. But that's what I mean. Like, this is just an amazing custom figure. Arm printing, awesome. He obviously comes with Mjolnir. That is a official Lego Mjolnir. And this is honestly one of my favorite parts about this figure. He came with this custom printed custom molded Stormbreaker, and I'm going to be flat out and say it. I don't care about making these accusations. Claims, I mean. This is the best Lego Stormbreaker I have ever seen. The official ones that Lego puts in their sets, I think, are garbage. Obviously, this is not official Lego, but it works perfectly with any Lego figure. And let me just show you, for example, let's take Cap, because that is lore accurate as well. And boom, there's Captain America with Stormbreaker. And it looks, just look at that. It is amazing. Whoever made this, amazing job. But it came with the figure, obviously, so that was another reason why I wanted this Thor figure, other than he is the Giga Chad version, the most powerful movie version of Thor right there. And, well, I guess I shouldn't say most powerful, but this is one of the variants of him being at a very, very powerful state, so that is very cool there. He obviously has the long hair, but yeah, just an amazing custom figure and an amazing custom Stormbreaker, but that is my Lego Thor Odinson. Moving on to the next figure. Another guy who needs no introduction. This is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, but wait, with Venom symbiote. I got this figure at another random fair kiosk, and I don't know if it's official or not, but what I do know about it is this figure is actually a Agent Venom figure, but mine came with a Peter Parker face, so that's why I call him a Venomized Peter Parker Spider-Man. I kind of always thought of him as like the Insomniac Spider-Man. I think that's a perfect way to think of him, but awesome printing on the back. Obviously, he has the Venom symbiote. And to make this figure Agent Venom again, all I need is the black deadhead that the old clone troopers and snow troopers would use. So that's an easy fix. I have a billion of those laying around, just for example. Boom. But I would rather call him Peter Parker with Venom symbiote, because I love when Peter Parker gets the Venom symbiote in the comics and in the movies, in the video games. So that's why I just love this figure. And printing on the arms is awesome, and on both sides, and the torso printing is just so sick with the Venom spider symbol. Even the legs are just very nice. I like sort of the wavy lines. It sort of makes it like his suit is like tighter on him, and also gives you a sense that he's venomized as well. So he also has a cool utility belt with this figure. The mask is cool too, but I think it looks exactly like Insomniac Spider-Man's mask, just without the eyes filled in. But if they were, I think it'd be a carbon copy. But that is my Peter Parker Venomized Spider-Man minifigure. Moving on. For my next, I wouldn't call him a minifigure, but he wouldn't fit on my little stage there on Palpatine's arrest. Maybe if Mace Windu had him here with him, he would have been able to kill Palpatine. But getting sidetracked, this is giant Scott Lang, Giant Man, and this figure is just amazing. This comes from the set, I think 76051, Civil War Airport Battle set. He is obviously a buildable Lego minifigure, and I have to say, I was obsessed with this figure ever since I saw it. As you guys know, I recently got this figure for a very good price, and I'm so happy he's in a fantastic condition. But looking back on older videos reviewing that set, everyone hated on this figure, and I have no idea why. All the brick-built Giant Man custom figures I've seen other people make, I'm sorry, I've looked terrible. They just look too blocky and lifeless. This figure is, in my opinion, the perfect representation of Giant Man in Lego form. Look-wise, scale-wise, it looks like a giant Lego minifigure, and obviously what really sells it is the big printed. This whole piece is this whole mask piece with his with Scott's face and eyes there is entirely printed, and I feel like if you don't have that piece, that you just won't have a Giant Man. And the stickers are great as well. I wish they weren't stickers, but they are fantastic. But again, they're only stickers. I could get new stickers for him if I wanted to, but this is just a amazing figure. And honestly, I say he got hate back then. Now he is literally acclaimed as one of the best and rarest Lego Marvel figures of all time. So he's definitely won people over. He's grown on people, if you got my pun there. But yeah, let me just show size comparison of him first before I show you all of his articulation and stuff. That's him next to Joe Clone there, and maybe he's definitely bigger in Endgame, but for Civil War, I think that is the perfect scale for a Giant Man in Lego form. This is why he's also great. Like, just look at the movement. Like, you could have him run like this. You could move his arms or on ball joints. You could really move his arms around very differently, and even the hands go up and down. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they don't rotate. They only go up and down, but they still move. So it's like you could have him like that. You could put him in a bunch of different positions. Another cool thing about the hands is, like in Civil War, when he grabs War Machine, he could actually grab onto normal size Lego minifigures, and just look how amazing that looks. Like, oh my god, I'm so happy this figure came in great condition, because he's amazing. Look at him. Like, all the brick-built Giant Men are lifeless drones. This guy is Scott Lang, full of joy, wanting orange slices. I am just so happy that this figure is in fantastic condition. But yeah, that is my Lego. Oh, that's a big fall, the fall from Spider-Man, but that's what I also, before I move on, like in Civil War, how Spider-Man climbs all over him, you could have Spider-Man climb all over him as well in Lego form. So this is just a great figure, and I'm just so happy he turned out in great condition. Like, look at that. But that is my Lego Scott Lang Giant Man. Moving on. Just gotta say, before I move on to the next figure, his Giant Man here, just such an awesome figure. His hands actually do turn 360 as well, move up and down. So you could literally posed this man in numerous different positions, and I didn't show him sitting either, so it's just an amazing. If you can't tell, I am in love with this figure. But moving on. All right, moving on to our last Lego Avenger in my collection, we have Beast. And like I said in the beginning of this video, like Wolverine, Beast is one of the X-Men who actually serves time on the Avengers a lot in a bunch of different rosters, so that is why I'm including him in the Avengers portion of this review. And this Beast is the newest version. I don't know if there's even any other older versions, but he came from the Lego Marvel CMF Series 2 wave line, and that's where I've gotten a few of my Lego Marvel minifigures, but this was the one I wanted the most out of all the other ones in the CMF Phase 2. And I just shaved him there. But just because of the blue is amazing, like, on this figure. They perfectly, it does, it leaves me speechless. They got this figure perfect. That is the perfect likeness of the classic way that Beast looks from the comics when he was originally introduced. And just the blue is so vibrant. The great X-Men belt there on the pants, the toe printing, even the fur printed on his back as well. Even the hair is dual molded. Like, this is a amazing minifigure, and technically that Marvel CMF Series 2 line is retired now, so these figures are just going to become more and more valuable as the years go on. What's also cool about him is he actually comes with a professor sort of printed face, and I think this is cool because I've been wanting to make a suit. I don't know why I'm tripping over the word. I've been wanting to make a suit look for him, like Kelsey Grammer's Beast wears in the movies, because he has the glasses here, obviously, so I thought I should give him a suit outfit. What's also cool is Kelsey Grammer's going to be Beast again in the Marvel universe, the official Marvel movie universe, and he looks exactly like this as well, so you'll be seeing a lot more of this version of Beast, and I am very happy for that. But that is Beast. Look at him jumping at you. Awesome figure. But moving on. Okay, now moving on to non-Avenger Lego Marvel characters that I have. Now this also comes from the Lego Marvel CMF Series 2 line. But it's alright. I like it better than She-Hulk and, like, Agatha Harkness, so I'm not angry that I got him, but it's just, this is Werewolf by Night. Not bad. Let me show you why I think he's This minifigure is not a Marvel Lego minifigure. I don't know what, he's from one of the original CMF series lines, and this is a werewolf, and I just think this figure looks 1,000 times better than the Werewolf by Night minifigure. I don't like this hair that they gave him. And I just don't think he looks aggressive enough. He has, like, reddish eyes, and the short, which it is a fantastic Marvel one-shot. One of the best they've ever done. But he's alright. But this figure looks just... If you're gonna pick a cooler werewolf, which one would you pick? That's all I'm saying. But, that's why I say he's if he really came with no hair, and just one printed on face, I think it would have been so much better. I think he does. I think he looks way better like that. Or, honestly, why couldn't you just make the hair exactly like that? Like, look at that. That is amazing. I think that makes him look so much more better. But again, it's better than She-Hulk. So that is Werewolf by Night. Moving on. Okay, sticking with the Lego Marvel CMF Series 2 line, this is Storm. Famous, popular X-Men character. What I really like a lot about her from the comics is she actually marries T'Challa, Black Panther, and they actually have a kid, Azari, I think his name is, who has Black Panther powers and Storm powers. So that's really why I love Storm. But this is her in her legacy outfit, sort of like Beast, and I think Lego, like Beast, I think Lego nailed it. This figure looks amazing. This was one of the the figures I really wanted from the Lego Marvel CMF line, Series 2 CMF line, were Beast, who I got, Storm, who I got, and Wolverine and Moon Knight, which I didn't get, but I'm working on that. Don't worry. But yeah, I'm so glad I got this character. This is her legacy outfit, the white outfit. I've never seen a cape like this from Lego. Amazing. A bit confusing to put on, but amazing when you put it on right. The mohawk, look at that, is amazing. Her face, how she has the white eyes, like her eyes turn when she uses her storm powers. Even the yellow lightning is just very, very cool. Like look at her like that. This is a amazing character. There's even some back printing, but you can't really see it. But a simple printed character, but it's perfect. And yeah, they nailed it. And obviously, with Marvel getting the rights back to X-Men, you're probably going to see a bunch more different Lego variants of Storm. So be on the lookout for that in the future. But I think, as of right now, this is the best Storm. And I think it might stay like that. That is a amazing Lego minifigure. And I'm glad I recently got her. But that is Storm. Moving on to the next figure. Staying on the mutant trend, I shouldn't even say the names of these figures. Like if you don't know who this is, go outside. I'm kidding. This is the infamous Deadpool Wade Wilson. And this I'm pretty sure he's. Or he might not be. He might be a custom figure, but I really don't care. I know there is official Deadpool figures that look exactly like this, so I really don't care. Again, he looks great. Look at all the printing on this figure. Amazing. Even the guns he came with, amazing. Just look at all the printing there. And obviously he has the katanas in the back. This is also... I really love Deadpool because he's going to bring back the Marvel movie universe with Deadpool 3 on the way. And everyone is insanely hyped up for that movie. And for good reason. Marvel Jesus is here to save the day. But yeah, he's a great Lego figure to have. I'm just super happy to have him. Wade Wilson. He's also great in the comics as well. I really recommend you guys read the Marvel comics. Read Star Wars comics too. The comics are the best form of literature. Trust me. Scholarly Joe Clone over here, but just look at Deadpool. Amazing figure. One of my favorite Deadpool moments in the comics is actually during Secret Invasion. The Skrulls capture Deadpool, and he's so annoying, they really can't torture him. So what they do is they have Deadpool train a whole Skrull unit of Skrull Deadpools, and they turn out acting exactly like him, and they kill them all. So Deadpool obviously survives due to his healing factor, but that's just one instance of Deadpool from the comics that I love. Also, I'm just showing how much of a Marvel comic nerd I am, but one of my other favorite moments in the comics of Deadpool is when he actually fights Moon Knight. And if you don't know about Moon Knight, he's literally mentally insane, and so is Deadpool. And just they both tell each other to tell. They both tell the voice in their head to shut up, like, and say it out loud. And they both look at each other like, you have a voice in your head too, and like I just love their dynamic in the comics. But I'm rambling here. This is my Lego Deadpool, and he looks great, and I'm happy to have him. And I can't wait for the new movie to come out, and for Lego to make new Deadpool minifigures. But yeah, moving on. Okay, now my last official Lego Marvel minifigure is also from the 2012 Loki's Cosmic Cube Escape set, and it is the God of Mischief and Time himself, the GOAT, Loki. Your savior is here. I love Loki as a character. In the Marvel movies, he has the most complete arc of any character that there is. Tom Hiddleston also portrays Loki fantastically too, and I'm just so happy that he's gotten the respect he deserves, which now, sorry for spoiling, he's the god of time in Marvel. He controls the time stream, and I feel like he deserves that role so much. But getting into the figure, since it's 2012, this is the first version of his helmet that we get, and they used it for quite a while. They only changed it very recently, but fantastic official Lego piece. It looks great. The printing on this figure is good too. Look how shiny that gold is, and it goes all the way down to his legs. Even on the actually, there's no back printing, but it doesn't matter because he comes with a green cape, which I don't really see a lot in Lego, so it's cool to have a different colored cape like that. Yeah, these are from the Agatha Harkness minifigure, but I actually sold that minifigure, thankfully, because I didn't like it. And I kept I forgot to. If the person who's watching this, if the person who I sold the Agatha Harkness figure is watching this, I'm sorry for forgetting these pieces, but I just gave him the Loki because he uses magic as well, so I know he uses green magic, but if he really wanted to, he could change the way his magic looks to other people, so it doesn't really matter to me. But a great figure, a great character, and I'm very happy to have him. And honestly, the set he came in is the set that sparked my Lego Marvel minifigure collection, so all respect to Loki, the GOAT. But moving on. Alright, and as you know, I like to line them up all again after these reviews, but since we're talking about the Avengers here, I'm going to do something a little different. I kind of set them up in this circle formation here as the Avengers in the many Avengers films and comics and shows do. At times in battle, they circle up to rally with each other and get ready to win the battle. Yeah, these are my Lego Marvel minifigures, and obviously I gotta zoom out a little here, but just look at that giant man, just looking like he's screaming in rage. It definitely needs some building, but I'm working on that. But I think this is a pretty good collection as is right now. I obviously put all my funds towards Lego Star Wars, as you know, but I think I'm gonna start building a little bit of a Lego Marvel superheroes collection because I love the Marvel universe, and yeah, it's something I'd want to do. Um, but that is the review, guys, and I'll turn Ant-Man over here around. That is Joe Clone's Lego Marvel superhero collection. And yeah, I know this isn't a Lego Star Wars video, but if you like this, I will, and I don't know why I'm asking, because I think I'm definitely going to be doing more Lego Marvel videos in general, and I think I'm going to do some mocks with these guys. This is kind of a thrown together little mock of them rallying together right here, but yeah, I think in the future you're definitely going to see some more Lego Marvel from me. But as you know, that is a review, and like I always say, I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in this universe, and I'm also a billionaire playboy and philanthropist. So just to throw a Marvel reference in there. But I thank you for joining me on this journey, and peace.